up? You're watching this video, that means you're on my channel, Gigi's Reality, where reality ends TEA, and I'm your girl Gigi. So I'm gonna start my YouTube venture, and I'm super excited. I've been in school, but I graduated, so that means I got some time on my hands to post some opinions about all the crazy shit that seems to be happening. I want to add a new segment called Reality Detention. Anybody can get it, from celebrities to everyday people, because sometimes people need to be told to take a seat. And without further ado, let's get started with Reality Detention. So first up, we for sure got to talk about Jussie Smollett. Now y'all, he's making us niggas look bad. White people already got their reservations about us. Now here he is, just sending us further down the totem pole. Not only is he black and a man, but he's black, man, and gay. And we all know what that means in the US. Like, that's just the worst of the worst. It's like a double negative. I ain't got nothing against him, but America has something against him. And right now he's facing 16 counts of disorderly conduct and 64 years in jail. Now, granted, if he is lying, I don't agree 64 years in jail is the adequate time. Like, they're pushing it. I think they're going way overboard because he is a celebrity and Chicago PD doesn't look good right now. They got to do whatever they can, to get some better publicity, especially after all the negative stuff, like, with kids getting shot and just the whole, hoo-ha. So if y'all don't know, he apparently staged this big beatdown. He was out, apparently going to Subway at 2 o'clock in the morning, wherever the hell he wanted to eat. And he claimed he got beat down by some people in MAGA hats, ski masks. They poured bleach on him, put a noose around his neck. It just gave him the work. He went to the PD and they are seeing right through his story. He claims that they were white people, but it's 2 Africans in the PD right now snitching on him. Their names are Abel and Ola, and he should have hired somebody else. He got the Americanized Africans. He should have got Shaka Zulu off the boat that ain't, that's willing to go down for a little bit of cash, because $3,500 ain't enough to keep your mouth shut. Negro, you should have coughed up way more than that, because that don't even cover their lawyer bills, they bail. Like, Jussie, what were you thinking? Now, they claimed he did all this because he wanted to raise at Empire. Like, what were you thinking? Like, you're on a show with Taraji P. Henson and Terrence Howard. Your time is going to come. Like, they're going to be the main characters. They put their time in already. You can't just jump up, and expect things to happen at the drop of a dime. He pulled some hoax, too, apparently, sending a ransom note to Fox where they film, had, in the movies where they put, the magazine's letters together. And that apparently didn't get a big enough reaction, so he staged this whole thing, and now it's making him look stupid. He walked into court the past few days ago when it was the hearing, and had shades on, long trench coat, looking real Matrix-like. Everybody's walking in like a marching band, and they was not here for the shit. And I laughed the way he walked in, because he's like, I'm gonna let y'all know I'm innocent. And if he's doing this, he's still guilty, but he's claiming innocence, he's clearly riding this thing till the wheels fall off. He's gonna Thelma and Louise this, overboard in the car. And at this point, that's really what he should do. I think an apology can go a long way. Had he just said, look, y'all, one day I got a bad batch of coke and it made me lose my mind, because, celebrities be doing that. That's the rich people drug. He could have said, I had a bad batch, I thought of something crazy, and, I went through with it. Or, I was dumb in love and somebody made me do it to say, that was necessary for me to get my career going. Something, but he ain't saying nothing. He's claiming his innocence, and I can't, go against that. So I'm interested to see how, Chicago PD, the FBI, how they're all going to handle this. The court system is low-key rigged. I don't know, because public opinion matters when you're in a legal situation. And they're already in their heads got him guilty. But it's weird because they don't have enough information to make him guilty, but they don't have enough information to make him innocent as well. He does, only a couple of things they do have are the clips of the 2 Africans going in the store, getting the MAGA hats and the ski masks. And then the dumbass wrote a check for them with $3,500 with your name on it. I ain't Boo Boo the Fool. I don't watch enough ID channel. No, you don't put your name on a paper trail. You should took cash out and sent it to them in a P.O. box that's unmarked. Come on, Jussie. You making us niggas look bad. God dang. But, okay, I'm gonna let you slide because you're going through a rough time right now. You should have came up with way more money than that, because that ain't gonna keep no niggas from snitching on you. And speaking of money, we gotta move on to the next subject, which is rich white people and elite colleges. Now, y'all have seen this whole fiasco of Felicity Huffman, Lori Loughlin. They tried to send their kids to college the rich white people way, and now it's blowing up in their face. A whole scandal blew up when this dude, I think his name is William, he was the ringleader of all this. He apparently collected like $6 to $8 million like over the years. They've been paying for basically kids to get into school. So what they'll do is they'll pay a coach, pay somebody to do their test. They'll even pay a proctor to change the answers. But it caught up with them. Like, you know, that's the thing, you know, white people, y'all do like white people crimes, you know, like embezzlement and stuff like that. But they treated Felicity like a real nigga. They showed up to her house, guns drawn, police sirens. Like, they came out, put the handcuffs on her, and walked her to the car. You know, they give you the opportunity to turn yourself in, but they weren't going to do that. They said, nope, you're going to go in the right way, and we're going to take you in and make you look like a fool. You know, you can't go in the rich white people way behind closed doors and hope nobody see you. But you're a celebrity, so they're going to treat you a little differently. And Lori Loughlin, she got dropped by Hallmark and a whole bunch of other people. And people are waiting to see if Netflix is going to drop Fuller House. I doubt it, because Fuller House still is just a big, you know, household name. Felicity has a daughter named Olivia, who actually is a YouTube personality. And she pretty much snitched on herself. She said that she didn't like college. She's getting a lot of backlash because in one of the videos, she was like, I just want to do the fun stuff, you know, go to Rush, parties. And then I'll just do my business and come back to college and talk to my teachers. So basically what she was saying was, I'm going to be there for the parties and then go off to do work for YouTube and then come back and then like tell the teachers, you know, I got to do other stuff. And that obviously doesn't work in her favor. And a big debate right now is if the kids are as guilty as the parents. Now, I'm not going to fault a parent for doing what you think you have to do to, you know, further your child, but there's certain ways of doing it. And I do believe sometimes you do bad things for good, like that is possible. But you know if your child is going to do good in college. You know if you got a dumb bimbo daughter and a lazy son. They obviously have a dumb bimbo daughter. They actually have two kids of Felicity with the dude who's actually from Shameless. It's a really good show I watched. They have Olivia and another one who actually is kind of like the smart one, and then Olivia is basically like the pretty one who don't do nothing. And they actually paid to get her face like on a rowing team. They apparently photoshopped pictures to make kids look like they're part of, you know, sports athletic programs. And what, like, how do people come up with these ideas? You got your kid like face stamped on a poster with other athletes. Like, did you just tell her, look, honey, pose right here, and then have somebody in the computer like just stitch her face off? Like, the whole thing just makes me raise my eyebrow. The William dude, he's already pleaded guilty, so whatever comes up out of his mouth is basically gonna be the fall for everybody else. They say there's 50 more people, so this is gonna be a long, ongoing investigation. I'm sure there's gonna be some more celebrities that come out if they haven't tried to hide their tracks already. But, you know, other people, we know this has been going on for a long time. America's not surprised. Like, at this point, after Donald Trump's election, like, the U.S. has been unfazed by dumb shit happening. We look at stuff and be like, okay, and that's sad. And I really hope that we can get better over time. But shit like this just makes it seem like we ain't ever gonna make it nowhere. But the only thing I'm glad is that finally white people fucked up, because black people, we were taking some L's with the whole R. Kelly situation, and then Jussie happened. Like, Black History Month was not good for us, and now finally we got some crackers on the L board with us, and I can't be happier because I'm tired of us nickels. Like, taking the fall for everything. You know, that's how white people look at us, but we gotta show them otherwise. I don't know how they're gonna handle the situation if the kids are found to be guilty. I mean, there's not much you can do with that because they were minors at the time. Other kids who are a part of this, they might as well drop out of college now and take off. I just can't understand, like, parents pushing their kids into college, because I learned from, you know, my math teacher in high school, like, he even said it, like, you know, if what path you want to take, and sometimes college isn't always that way. And with the power of social media, like, you can make your own money without a college degree, and now degrees almost are worth nothing, because when you get out, it's like everything's changed. You either overqualified or underqualified, or the degree doesn't quite fit the occupation. It's just a whole bunch of tangling. And I'm actually going to be interested to see if, you know, the FBI actually revealed that these colleges knew that this was happening. I don't believe they turned a blind eye to it, like these big elite colleges like Stanford, Yale, Harvard. Like, we know how it goes down. The rich dad comes and is like, oh, you know, I'll donate $11,000 to your library, or I'll build a new computer system, you know, for your science lab. We all know, like, donations is kind of how they do it, which is what the William dude did. He kind of claimed to the parents, like, we'll do charity, and in return, you know, your kids will get in, or they'll hop the list. There's actually 2 lawsuits from, like, girls that are saying that their degree basically is, like, less valid because they put in the work, but they don't get the, you know, advantages of the rich people. And this is kind of like the Donald Trump situation. We know his ass is dumb as a box of rocks, but yet he got in college because his KKK ass daddy, you know, paid for him to get into it. Like, Donald Trump even paid his high school and the college to hide his grades, and, like, threatened them if they dropped them that he would sue them. Like, you know how dumb you have to be to hide your grades so the world doesn't know how dumb you are? Like, it's just a whole, like, mess, and I don't know what to think about it. So there's going to be a lot of stuff I'm going to be talking about, and you guys can comment. I want you guys to put down anything that deserves to be a reality detention, that deserves my opinion. On my channel, I'm going to be doing, you know, kind of like TV reviews. Definitely going to be talking about the trending topics from, you know, social media to everyday politics, just anything, you know, serious stuff we need to talk about. And along, you know, my YouTube journey, I'm going to, you know, reveal things about my life. It's just going to be a whole journey, and I want you guys to be along with it. Become my family. I'll be your little speaker. Like, this is going to be fun. We're going to go both ways, and I can't wait to get started. I hope you guys, you know, keep tuning in to watch your girl Gigi. I swear I'm entertaining. It's going to be fun, and I'm ready to get this show on the road. We both know that it's going to be fun. So, who did we talk about today? Jussie Smollett and rich white people and elite colleges. We all know it's a mess, but somebody has to get the Class Clown Award. But for me, that's going to be rich white people and elite colleges, because I'm not going to give it to Jussie, because black people have taken enough L's. I ain't going to do it. I'm going to spare you, Jussie. So I am so glad you guys watched this video. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I promise you it's going to be fun. This your girl Gigi out. Bye.